I'm Piano Man. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Yeah. Welcome to the long run with an honest tongue. Justified, opinionated when the topic comes. Don't give a piss about nothing but tide. Honey be on my mind and I keep that pride. Stroke still strong, last name long. Roll tide, roll where the truth belong. West Virginia born, working hard in my soul. Still got that steel town grin and I take control. F them trees, yeah I said it loud. Go Steelers too, got the whole room proud. Love that college game, love that Friday light. Love them real world problems and we talk all night. We bring that fire gumbo daily. Stir it up, don't play me. Bishop on the forge by fire away. JB got the whole room crazy. LaToya in the mix, can't tame it. Twist to keep the freight line moving. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. I'm Piano Man. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Hey. Good morning, and welcome to the show. Hey, welcome to the long run with Piano Man and all the Gumbo Chefs. Yeah, all the Gumbo Chefs. Good to be here this morning. Forgive me for my lateness. I'm just being honest with you, the Piano Man. Just a little winded today, but it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. Now, y'all know how I do it. I don't be jiving around. I don't be mincing no words. Y'all know how I do it. Y'all know what the business is. I got my compadre here, and y'all know I got to introduce right. Yeah, man. Let's do this doggone thing. Let's do this. Here we go. Oh, and a one, and a two, and away we go. What's up to the one? It's the only. It's Mr. Boomer Sooner himself, forged forward only by fire, not minded to get in that phone booth and fight it out. It's the one. It's the only. It's the Bishop, everybody. Good morning, Bishop.
Good morning.
Uh-oh, what's going on with you, man? You sound like you ain't got no enthusiasm.
No.
Going
It's
on
been
with
hard at work. I'm just ready for this moment.
What's going on here?
What's up? What you want to happen? Huh?
Oh, see, y'all ain't got y'all. See, y'all got to learn. You know, when y'all ask me what's happening, what you want, what look at him. Everything happening. What you want to happen, what you think gonna happen. That's right. See, you gotta be careful with me with that what's happening part, because I'm gonna take it somewhere you might not want it to go.
Yeah.
You know how I do it. Yeah, Bishop, how you feeling, man? Everybody's all
Man,
right as well.
hey, great to be alive.
You got that right, man. That's always good to be synced. It's good to be
Yo.
synced. It's good to see, and it's good to be synced. Anitra, your connection is bad. What's going on with you? Anitra already hollered about her connection. Show just got started and she said her connection is bad. Okay. I can tell which way we headed today.
Hey, can we hear?
You know what? I'm gonna have a good day today. I'm gonna keep it classy. I'm gonna keep it classy, Bishop. I'm gonna keep it classy.
Freddie Blassie.
You know, I'm gonna keep it classy, man. Good morning to my GM Bino is here. Roll Tide to you. Good morning, Anitra. Roll Tide to you. Good morning. What the business is, Anitra? You know, even though your connection is bad, quit playing and act like you know. Good morning to Stephen Hicks and the No Mercy crew, along with the voices of No Mercy. Yes, as we wish him nothing but the absolute best, with the exception of those who are members of the great Alabama Crimson Tide. On behalf of Stephen Hicks and the Voices of No Mercy and the fans of the Alabama Crimson Tide, we wish you nothing but the absolute worst. That's right. That's right. We love you, but we just wish you the worst. Hey, good morning, Stephen Hicks. Roll Tide to you, bro. Yeah, oh gosh. We're not gonna bring this clown up today. Okay. We're not gonna bring this clown up. Okay. I got something else on the agenda today. So we will not be talking about Ringling Brothers, Barnum and Bailey circus. We're not gonna be
Gumbo
talking.
Chefs.
We will
He could
not
go
be
get
talking
it
about
from
him. Hey, good morning,
Bailey.
Dennis Kohler. Roll Tide to you. Okay, let's do this right here. I have not done this in a while.
Yay.
I haven't done this one in a while. Right.
Can you dig that, sucker?
What's up with you? My girl is Carla Hinton. Good morning and Roll Tide. What the business is, Carla? You know what? I got a special one right here, Bishop. This is and you know what? And when I saw him just come on and everything, and since I'm over here, I'm gonna give this one to our dog. This is gonna be for our dog.
If you're some man, what the rock?
What's up, Anthony? Our buddy from my brother from Miami. He's the one with some sense. Yeah, what's up, Anthony? That's a little rock for you there, cause the Rock went to Miami, so that's for you there. Good morning, and
Good
good, and
morning.
always good to see you. Glad to have you. We got to do this right quick.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Yeah, and we know who that is. What's up, Double A? What the business is, Double A? You know, quit playing and act like you know. Oh yeah, and we got to do this one right here.
Give me a hell yeah.
I'm gonna do that one more time.
Give me a hell yeah.
You know who's up in this joint? Yeah, it's none other than the First Lady. It's Linda P. What's up, Linda P? What's up with you? You know what the business is. Quit playing and act like you know. I got to do this one. I'm gonna give her the short version today. I'm
Yeah.
gonna give her the short version on this one. Here we go.
Oh my God.
It's none other than you know who it is. Hit it, Bishop.
Lady LaToya. Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's Lady LaToya.
Mm.
What the business is, Lady LaToya?
What's going on?
You know, quit playing and act like you know. Don't quit playing around here. What's the day? Thursday. All right, don't have me to come over there and take your peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Don't have me do it. Don't have me do it. I'm taking away all sandwiches today. I took tacos and stuff away Tuesday. Yesterday I gave you a break because it was worshipful Wednesday, and so I don't believe the Lord will be pleased with that. That's on Wednesday. Y'all get it. Like, I let the Lord handle you yesterday. But today, I'm taking away peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. You better act like you know. Quit playing, girl. Good to see you. Roll Tide to you, Lady LaToya. Hope to have you on this evening. That's right. Hope to have you on this evening. Hey, good morning and Roll Tide to Roll Tide Road. Good morning, player. Dennis Kohler, Roll Tide with you too. Good to see you and good morning to you. I think we made it up to the top of the hill, Bishop. No, we have not quite made it to the top of the hill. So here we go. What's up, Gwen Quince? Good morning and Roll Tide, Gwen Quince. What the business is, Gwen, you know, quit playing before I come take your peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Watch out now.
Yeah.
And if it's got grape jelly on it, you show nothing trouble. All All right, y'all won't be playing up in there. If it's got grape jelly, if your peanut butter and jelly sandwich got grape jelly on it, you in trouble today. And you act like you don't know what the business is. Piano gonna come and take your sandwich and confiscate that grape jelly. And don't fool around and let that grape jelly be Bama grape jelly. Ooh, It's over. It's over. It's all over but the shout. Good morning, Gwen. Roll Tide to you. Good to see you. Good to see you. I see my brother DSGB84, my brother out of Georgia representing them dogs out of Georgia. Good to see you, my man. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm ready to see you and Mr. P. Mr. P back on y'all show again. Cause y'all be talking some good talk, man. So good to see you. Good to see you. My brother representing them dogs out of Georgia. I see Stephen. All right, Bishop, let's go back down to the bottom of the hill, bro. Because we already made it. And okay, I think that, oh gosh. Bishop.
Yes, sir.
There's a passage of scripture that says, when I would do good, Bama hater is present.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Bama hater? What's up, man?
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's like the little rascals.
What's going on, Bama hater? You know what? I'm gonna tell you what. I don't know.
No, it's all good. Good morning. Good morning. But I will say this. This is Optimus Prime.
I hear you, man. You know what? Dog Linda P. The Bama hater been up a whole night on that cane. Oh gosh. What's up, Huggy? My man. What's up, Huggy? What the business is, bro? Yeah. Y'all, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm not even gonna report this. What just came up on my news feed, because you know what? And don't get me wrong. I'm not ignoring bad news. I'm just not gonna report it. There we go. I'm just not going to report the bad news. We got enough of it running around here now. We then to just relish on bad news. We pray every day. We ask God to protect. We ask God to guide and everything. But we also know that His will is done, whether it's His permissive will or His perfect will. We know that His will is done. But but just some things happening in the news. I'm just not gonna report that. I want our show to be good today. We're gonna have a short one this evening and have a long. We're gonna have a short one this morning, have a longer one this evening before I go to church and everything. So we're gonna have two shows today. I was not gonna have two, but I'm gonna have two today. Because we will probably pick up on the discussion this evening from where we're going to leave off this morning, and we're just going to have like I said, we're going to have a short show this morning, and on our second show we can get off into some detail. But I'm not going to shortchange anybody because we're still going to bring that funk. We're still going to make sure that P funk is still going.
Shabba dabba do, y'all.
Oh yeah, had a and listen, and Huggy, if you're not part of our Discord, bro, you need to be a part of it. And here in less than a minute, we will show that that address, that information to get into our Discord. But Bishop, J. Cole and I were in a nice conversation in the Discord last night.
Okay,
and everything, and I held true to my word. That there will be some times that will come sometimes that I might get in that Discord late at night. And last night I did. And we were just last night was just one of those nights that I did.
There
And
you go.
so I told you all that Discord is open, just like there is an old uh Subway shop, but that's not what we call it. There's an old po' boy shop in New Orleans called We Never Close. We Never Close. That's the way that the Discord is. The Discord never closes. So, now, we try to be reasonable with the thing. I just so happened to be up and I couldn't sleep. And so I, saw Discord in there and I forgot how I answered something. And then J. Cole came through and me and him chatted for a few minutes or so. Just come on through. But Bishop, the way we're going to get this party started this morning, I want to start off by telling everybody in the chat, and Bishop knows this to be true. My 401k crew knows this to be true. The Gumbo Chefs know it to be true. I listen to everybody. When someone comes with me with advice, whether it's publicly or whether it's privately, and everything, I listen. I don't brush you. I do not brush you off because you are important to me. I mean, I'm just being honest with you. You are important to me, and what you have to say is of the utmost importance. And I love it. I really do. I love it. And hold on, I'm doing something right here. I'm gonna go with this here. There we go. Okay. Now, okay, please hit the like button while we're at it. Let's do that too. And let's get it. Y'all see what's up and everything. And I want to thank everybody that has donated or have given into our super chat. It helps keep things going, and I appreciate it. But like I said, and Bishop has heard me say, but we don't do this for that. We do it because we love what we do, and we love you, and we're here for you. But back to what I was saying, I listen to you. I take your advice. Bishop, I go, I pray about it. But I consider it. You know what I'm saying? At least it's considered.
Yeah.
Last night, I get a chat, or I got a text from my GM Bino, and I'm going to read what Bino said. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to do that right now. And see, listen, y'all. And sometimes when I'm here we go. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm looking up that now. Lady Latoya, hold up. Because somebody just texted me, and Lady Latoya just texted something to me. And I'm looking that up right now. Because I believe in okay, hold up. This is the first thing I gotta do. A Bishop. Look at him.
Yeah.
Roll Tide piano. This come from Anthony. He said, and Piano Man and Bishop, even though it hurts my heart as a Hurricane fan, LOL to say Roll Tide. You can never go wrong. You can never go wrong saying Roll Tide. You will
Look, hey,
never
I
go
done slipped up a couple times, bro. You all right with me?
You will never go wrong. Man, God gonna bless you for that. You got a blessing on the way. Chad, can we just give Anthony a Roll Tide back, please? Thank you so much. Thank you. A Hurricane fan got some sense and said Roll Tide. May the Lord bless you and keep you, and his face shine upon you and be gracious unto you.
All right.
And be gracious unto you. Yeah, man. I'm being honest with you. Oh, okay. I got you, Anitra. You're at work. That's why your connection is bad. Okay, cool.
Mm,
We understand.
we understand. We
We
got you back
understand.
though.
But we got you though, sis.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got you. Okay. I'm looking for something. Linda P, I'm with you, baby. September 5th can't get here fast enough. Can't get here. Because you know what? Then everybody can start talking smack then. You see what I'm saying? And that smack gonna stick.
Because
Yeah, but
you ain't got nowhere to run to,
it won't be
nowhere to
no
hide.
running in. Yes,
Wait, they
sir.
made that song, didn't they? Oh, I did it. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Yeah,
Think I wanna know you.
yeah.
That jungle love, guerrilla trench warfare coming
Okay,
near to you.
Anthony asked this question, and
Sure.
I'm the piano man and Bishop. Do you think Nick would come back to replace Commissioner Stinky Life? Gosh.
I'm gonna be honest. I
Go
think
ahead, Bishop, because I'm too tickled. I'm too tickled to even address this, but not at you, Anthony. It's just the way you framed it. Oh God. Go ahead, Bishop.
I was just thinking. I think Saban is nuzzling in on Sankey's wanting to be the main commissioner, if nothing else, over because he's the government is using him as a mouthpiece. So they are saying you are the voice of the college football. So if it ever did come available to have one commish, you're already looking to it because the government without saying anything has signed off on it.
Right. I'm telling you. And uh, I wasn't gonna say anything about this, but I'm gonna say this one thing, Bishop, and I'm moving on. Okay.
Go ahead.
What gets to me is there's a sector of fans all over the world that's upset with Coach Saban for one of many reasons. You got some folks that's mad with him because he's in Washington in the first place. And I ain't gonna get off into that. There's some folks that's mad with him because they're saying he's a hypocrite.
Mm.
And then there's some folks that's mad with him because he shouldn't be saying anything because they're saying, well, he made millions of dollars off the backs of these guys. I don't like the way that that's framed. But Christian Miller, from my opinion, set the record straight, not just as someone who's at has his own show, the Miller's Edge, and shout out to Christian Miller and the Miller's Edge and all those at Tide 100.9. But he came as a former player. And y'all, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this right here. Some folk even had the nerve, and in the words of my guy Barney Fife, the unmitigated gall to look Christian Miller in his face and told him, well, maybe the reason you didn't get a bag because you sucked.
What? Say what?
Yeah. Good morning, Governor.
Morning, y'all.
Yeah, I will rewind the tape. Christian Miller came to, I'm not going to say to the rescue of Coach Saban, but he said, some of you report the life, I lived the life. He said, I didn't get anything under the table. Nothing was given to me under the table. And he said, did it happen? And he said, it probably happens some of everywhere. He said, but all I can do is speak for me. I will find it and I will send it to the both of you and let y'all see what Christian said. But the response to Christian is what got to me. Is when a couple of them said, the reason you didn't get the bag is because you sucked. Somebody please correct me if I'm wrong, Governor, but wasn't Christian like captain of the team?
So yeah, so
Wasn't,
what time? What?
wasn't Christian like a two-time champion? I'm talking about Natty, and he started.
What Christian like?
Christian Miller,
Yeah, what about him?
wasn't he a starter?
Was he a starter? I don't know if he started his freshman year.
But
I think he was a two-time starter his junior and senior year, maybe.
something like that. And
Yeah,
wasn't Christian Miller drafted in the NFL?
I'm just saying. Maybe we forgot that part.
But he sucked, Bishop. He sucked, Governor. He sucked. That's what they said. That's what folks in X were saying, man, yesterday, last night, early this morning,
Wow. Really?
to a man that was there under Coach Saban for 4 years. And you're going to say that? See, I told you, and this was part of the reason I did not really want to talk about it, but because Anthony brought up a certain question, I'm going to say this. That people are upset, they're this and that and the third. And I can understand why. I would be upset too when a man that has beaten you consistently in the height of all of this told the whole world what was going on and how this was going to end up. He said it before everything hopped out of the box. He said it. He said it, and it did. In the beginning, you know what? One of these days, I'm going to bring it. I'm going to go find it. I think I have a way of finding it. I told you all that when the season starts, and a lot of you listen to me, pull up Hey Coach every Wednesday night. Every Wednesday night. It's going to be starting here within the next month or so, and month or two. And Coach Kalen DeBoer, the Kalen DeBoer show comes on every Wednesday night at 6:30. 6:30. And it actually starts at 6, but the Kalen DeBoer show starts at 6:30. You listen, you hear everything you want to hear. But let me tell you something. But back when Coach Saban was doing it and everything, it came on at the same time. This man literally told everyone what was happening with the money, with monies and this, that, and the third. And there was a certain college, he bust out. I'm not going to go back through all of that. But the point that I'm making is, why are you so upset with Coach Saban? I said it yesterday. Forgive my vernacular, but for him, with some of you all, he's damned if he do, he's damned if he don't. All because for some folks, you're using just using all kind of crap for excuses because you don't want the man to talk. But ain't nobody saying a word. Now, I wasn't even going to talk about this today, but since we're here, ain't nobody saying a word that your last 3 champions have come from the Big Ten, and it has been made public that you spent $20 million on this one, this roster, $40 million on that roster, this plus on this roster. But you didn't have any documented proof that Alabama, because all they were doing was talking about, all they were saying last night, Governor, he stacked the players. He stacked the players. What did you want him to do? People wanted to come to Alabama and play. They came and they won. What did you want him to do? Turn them away and send them to your school? That wasn't going to guarantee you any championships. And people got upset with Christian Miller. I'm on Governor Bishop. While y'all talking here in the next few seconds, Here, I'm going to find y'all the article and I'm going to text it to you like I always do. Because I don't want y'all to think that P is making up anything. I don't have to do that.
I sent
But
it to you as well.
did you find it too?
I sent you what came off of X when
Okay.
he actually spoke.
Oh, yeah. I got that one. Listen,
Okay.
Bishop, I got that 3 or 4 times. I
Yeah.
did. I want y'all to see the response to Christian Miller.
I
Former
can I say something? When
man,
you get
it's
done,
crazy. Go ahead,
you
Bishop.
get done. Listen, you guys, ain't it funny? There was a young, handsome man in Oklahoma that had ran that down to you. And all of a sudden, now they have chose their mouthpiece. Now the government is now showing you their hand as they work behind the scenes. Remember, the the actual political mountain is wanting you to use Saban because he's a lightning rod. He is the face of the NCAA when it comes to coaches. So they knew what they were doing. Make no bones about it. Their whole thing is, yeah, let them talk about Saban as we maneuver to make sure we put corral on this NIL, but yet never touch the portal. Because what people didn't pay attention is Saban said with the portal and the NIL, well, he said pay for play, you get hired guns. And he wasn't doubting, but the problem is only the 1/3, the top 1/3 are hired guns. What happens to they when they get stuck? And he also made mention in some instance the kids are being pushed out. So with all that said and done, he's just a mouthpiece. If you want to think about it, it's like they're trying to put a Trojan horse and say, "Hey, look here, this is the one." No, behind the scenes, they're already moving, trying to move mountains to bring this, hurry up and bring this across. Hopefully, if my ears is, they're trying to really get it before midterm. So understand, yeah, I get it. There's a lot that needs to be worked out. But can I ask y'all a question? Every time they talk about this, do you ever hear a representation of the young ladies and men that are scholastic athletes? You never
Uh-huh.
do, huh? I wonder why that is.
Because and the guy, that young man that was there yesterday, is actually a former player from what I read of Coach DeBoer. He transported from Washington to Utah. Transferred from Washington to Utah. And people found something wrong with what he said. Some people got mad because he didn't refer to Coach Saban as Coach Saban. He referred to him as Mr. Saban. What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that? He didn't call him late for dinner.
Governor, if I called you Mr. J instead of Governor, if I just say, "Hey, Mr. J," would you get upset about that?
No, you're acknowledging me.
I'm
Thank
acknowledging
you.
you.
He didn't say Saban. He didn't call him by his first name. He acknowledged him.
They
Wow.
acknowledged him. He acknowledged him as Mr. Saban. What? I'm telling you all, some folks, and I don't like using this word too much, but they're idiotic in thought. Just plain idiots. Because something's not going your way. And here's now Coach Saban. has been retired. He's in ESPN living, I mean, living his best life, and you're still not satisfied. Governor, Bishop, did y'all get what I just sent you?
Hold up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, good morning, everybody. Loves Ebony. What the business is? You know, quit playing. Don't have me. I'm taking peanut butter and jelly sandwiches away today. If you act like you won't know what the business is. But people are still not satisfied, and they want Saban, Coach Saban, to be quiet. They don't want him to say nothing.
No.
But you're not saying anything about this present situation. You're not saying anything that you got two market teams in women's softball playing against each other, and both of them are not necessarily the better team that just got put out because you had the deeper pocket. But ain't nobody saying anything. So I'm just going to go ahead and say it, Bishop. I'm going to go ahead and say it, Governor, for the folks in the front, the middle, the back, and on the side, and even outside in the door listening. If long as it's everybody else but Bama, long as it's anybody else but the SEC, you're satisfied. You don't see no wrong.
Can't even say that though, Pete, because I asked a question. If you're going to Bishop, don't get upset what I'm about to say.
No, we grown. Come on. Bring
If
it.
we say that Nick Saban bought his players and bought those championships, right? Can I say the same thing? I'll give you 3 examples. Can I say the same thing about Pat Summitt?
Come on.
Can I say the same thing about Gino?
Come on.
Can I say the same thing about the Oklahoma softball team?
Come on.
Come on.
Can I say the same thing about UCLA?
Come on.
Come on.
What about Kentucky? What about Duke?
Come on.
What about Carolina?
What about Don Staley?
What about Don State? Like, can we say the same thing about the teams that were successful for multiple years? Did y'all say that about Urban Meyer when he won?
Uh-oh.
Did y'all say that about Ohio State when they beat Miami in 2000? Did y'all say that about USC when Reggie Bush was there?
Oh, don't get me started on that.
Oh, don't even.
Get me started on, don't bring that one up. That's still sensitive. Don't bring that up.
Out. If you're going to say that, and I'm naming programs that won multiple championships, multiple, some back to back, some 4 times in a row. We didn't have this discussion.
Sure didn't.
But because it's Nick Saban, he wasn't supposed to do it at Alabama. Because if Nick Saban was doing that at, let's just say, Ohio State, would we be having this conversation? Because you're making us believe, or you're putting the thought that just because it's Alabama, it's a problem. Well, we're not saying that. Well, you didn't say about these other programs. Gino, I love Connecticut. That's the home team for college basketball for me. Didn't they win 4 in a row?
Was it 4?
They won 4.
I thought it was more than that.
No, I'm saying
it was more than that.
Twice.
Yeah, they did it twice.
They had like the number 1 draft pick like 3 years in a row. You had, come on, there's a lot of greats. And that's the thing when they talk about Miami and the Hall of Famers they got. If you look at UConn's girls basketball, bro, you might as well say they're the GOATs of college basketball, women's. But that's after Pat Summitt.
Oh, now.
She was the, yeah.
She laid the foundation.
She set the standard.
She set the standard for that.
Yeah.
She laid the foundation, Governor, and Gino and others built the house.
That was it. You can't take that. That woman was a god. God rest her soul. She was a god for college basketball for women. Gino
And
took
watch,
it to the next step.
and you know what? And you remember when Nick Saban got his last award? Uh, when I forgot what when Mark Ingram and Bryce Young introduced him and everything. And one of the things that Coach Saban did was he gave props to Don Staley and Pat Summit and Gino. He gave props to everybody. Now, Bama hater, I hate to burst your bubble, but I'm gonna do you like I always do you. I want you to go and find me where Nick Saban ever said
Yeah,
that he had an issue with kids making money.
what did you? He never said that.
He never said it.
Be some type of it should be some type of structure on how they get it. He's been the only coach that came out, I believe. Don't quote me if I'm wrong, but I believe wasn't he the first coach that came out and said, "I don't have a problem with it. It's how
Exactly.
structure." Because if you're going to say that, where's that same energy for Jimbo Fisher, bro?
Oh,
And that's
oh,
and that's how all this got
That's
started.
how it started.
That's how it started.
He bought his entire team and still lost
And they were
to the
still
team.
losing. Wait a minute, Governor, and you're still being too nice. And they were getting that bag and they were leaving. And he brought it out. So, Bama hater, I need documented proof, sir. And I'm going to take that statement down. I need documented proof, and you won't find it. He said it even yesterday. I have no issue with my players making money.
Governor, hold on, hold up.
You
Ooh,
talk, bro.
what are we talking about?
You the
You
wrong.
guys, see, this is when I I'm perplexed. Because help me to understand. We already knew it was boosters before. You're acting like this is something brand new. People been getting paid underneath the table. All of a sudden, it's above table, and we got yes. There's the top end at times, people. But once again, if you NCAA put it out in such a manner to where there was no guardrails, and now you need help, we got to remember he's just the face, but he wasn't the one that put this out. That was the NCAA, and they don't have no teeth, so they came to the government. You have to keep it a buck. The challenge is right now they know what they're trying to do, but we got to pay attention and don't allow them to get our eyes off of it. It's not the NIL because we know good and well those second, third, and fourth teamers don't even come close to what the top tier players get. But once again, in the portal allows them to maximize their effort, but there's no guarantees. And oftentimes they're pushed out because there's incoming freshmen that's recruited over them. If we know that, then we need to stop with the narrative because they're not even attacking what needs to be attacked. They're just using it as a footnote. Because if they wanted to attack something, they would attack the portal, then the money would make sense. Because now you don't no longer have a hired gun.
It's not even that, Bishop. You're breaking it. You broke it down too complicated for them. You got to
Well,
break.
my bad. My bad. Well, help me out, Governor. You know we tag team. You're it.
You got to bring it down for the normal sense. Bama hater, you just said something out the side of your neck. I'm just gonna let you know that if coaches are upset about players getting paid and such, didn't y'all just pay Carson back all that money to suck all season?
What?
I'm gonna say it again. Maybe you didn't hear me. Didn't you just pay your starting quarterback Carson Beck all that money to come to Miami? If you'd have listened to Nick Saban and actually regulated that money, couldn't he have used the rest of that money that y'all gave him to the other players? Because Carson Beck was all that season. To be honest with you, the defense carried him, and Malachi Tony carried him. But most of your money went to your quarterback. Did it not? What did he do to help you this season? Not a damn thing. And I think we kind of know who that guy is because we're normally beating him. So we would tell you firsthand, that's not the guy that you should be going for. But y'all did it anyway. And he wasn't going for the school. He was going there so he could be with his girlfriend.
And they broke up.
Hello? You forgot that part? You the last team in God's green earth to be talking about money and players. I'm just saying, you're not a good example or good representation to talk about money and players. All that money that you spend on those guys, you only got 5 championships, bro. And y'all spent a lot of money under the table.
Governor, may I ask a question right there, please?
Go ahead, man.
And Bishop, you can chime in, but this is for Governor. Isn't Miami a private school? A private school?
Private.
Like SMU?
Like Notre Dame?
Like Notre Dame? Isn't Miami a private school? And brought in guys that wasn't so private.
Wasn't so academically eligible.
Astute. And you got the nerve to talk about
money?
Money? Really? Come on, Bama hater. I'm like Matlock. Come on, let's go to church now. Because in the words of Bishop, say that thing. Somebody got some that explanation thing. Bishop.
Does it start off with documentation?
It starts off
with
that.
I'm right here.
But
Lucy,
Bishop,
you got some explaining to do.
There you go. Got some explaining to do. Because it's all right for Miami being a private school, and it's obvious that y'all did it. What you are accusing Coach Saban of, it's obvious y'all did it too. That's obvious.
Private school, you got to pay off rip. I went to a private high school, bro. Nothing.
Wait. University of Miami. Wait. Hold up. Remember back in the day, a certain somebody booster? Nah, I've been being very quiet because we hunting rabbit. But ain't no fun when the rabbit has the gun. Don't forget that you had a booster that was paying top dollar underneath the table.
Beneath the table. They made a whole documentary about it.
Be careful.
That's what I'm saying. You're the wrong person to be talking about this conversation.
Y'all guilty.
As hell.
Y'all guilty. So I'm just saying, so is this hatred coming from the fact that y'all broke the 11th commandment? Thou shalt not get caught.
Y'all private institution. Y'all get money off rip. Before NIL, y'all get money off rip. Y'all get money from do y'all get money from the state? Because y'all private.
Ain't that what got SMU in trouble?
Your checks and balances different than a public school.
Exactly. I'm
Excuse
just
me.
saying, Bama hater. So before I'm just putting that out. Isn't let me see. Is TCU private?
As hell.
I don't hear y'all saying nothing about them. Only Bama, only Nick Saban. But I can understand why.
I don't understand that logic. They get blinded by Notre Dame. Well, Notre Dame has a standard for the academics. That's what's bringing the kids in. So is Vanderbilt.
Yes. Oh, let me see. Let me see. Let me see.
So is Vanderbilt.
Bishop, is Stanford private?
As hell. I'm just saying, bro.
What are we talking about?
Do they get the same funds as a public school?
They
See,
don't
they're completely different.
play
They're
by a different set of rules.
their checks and balances is a lot higher than a public school, bro. I can tell you that right now.
Just y'all, you might not like what we have to say today, but if I were y'all, I'd leave Coach Saban alone.
Don't say nothing.
Don't say a word. Just look straight ahead, and they won't know you being talked about.
If you come for one, he will open the door for others. He's
I
trying
mean,
to structure the way that the schools can fund their money to the athletic department, not the football department. And IL
saying
is not just for the players that play football.
it's for
It's for
athletics.
athletics.
And Governor Bishop, when you sit down and you think about it, now since we're gonna go there, watch this. $20.5 million is not a lot of money when you've got to spread it throughout the whole department.
Not if you're private. That's why Notre Dame conference, because they collect all of their funds. 100% of their funds go to them. It don't go to nobody else but them. Where's that same energy?
Just saying, man.
Most money with no championships, but nobody saying a damn thing.
It's, so all I'm saying is, I'm a hater. And for those of you that's hating on Coach Saban, man, y'all go somewhere and chill. Because he's just a voice. He's a voice that's crying in the wilderness saying this has to be regulated. Because I'm trying to think, who was it just last week before last, one of the coaches made the statement and said, if we keep going at this rate, universities are going to be broke.
Kirby. Smart.
Okay. No, you know what? Nick, don't even say nothing no more, man. I know you love the players. I know you love college football, Nick, but don't say nothing no more.
Yeah.
Don't just give the fans and the people that want to control this what they want. And I guarantee you, in 3 years, the fans are going to be like, well, we got to have to stop this because we're not just giving money to our players that's here. We're giving millions of dollars to eighth graders.
Oh,
They're in eighth grade. Well,
speaking of that,
they got the potential and don't give a goddamn. They're going to have more money than the whole damn coaching staff and players before they even graduate.
but
I'm not
wait a
going
minute, graduate being promoted to the 9th grade.
I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm not going nowhere. I already got the bag. I'm about to go ahead and finish college. Finish my high school degree. Look at my bank account. Oh, I got $6 million. You know what? I retired.
And ain't gonna play it down for nobody because of the lack of regulations.
Or, not to cut you off, Or they start to get smart. Well, you gave me $3 million to play football. You know what? I want to play baseball.
Oh,
You know, baseball is more money, right?
yep.
You know, baseball is guaranteed money, right?
Yes, sir.
Or if I don't want to play baseball,
Absolutely.
I want to play soccer. I'm gonna take your money and I'm going to overseas to play soccer. Appreciate it.
Or governor, try this one on. Or I think I want to run track now.
Right.
Or I sent this. Wait a minute. Let me go back. Bishop, governor, I'm about to send y'all something else. The people, I've been hollering this one for a minute too. Let me see.
What is we talking about, bro? Different states has different rules too.
Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute. Oh, what?
Texas tax bracket is not the same as New York
Say that. Or California.
or California. What? Our NIL money might be pennies to what they got over there. The economy is different all around the world.
Hold up just a
Uh,
second.
It's funny to me that we need to me it's like uh the kids are the ones that's going to get hurt first and foremost because nobody's advocating for, because understand, if we really want to talk about it, let's talk about the equivalency of men to women's sports. Oh, that's right. Let me back up. My bad. Go ahead, Tag. You got it, Governor.
I'm just saying, bro, if you're going to do that with the players, I want that same energy for these coaches.
Oh,
Because you do know they can leave, right? And if they opt out or if they get fired, you do know the university still got to pay these coaches. So
fact.
that's money that could have been going over there to your program to help your facility and the other players that you have upcoming stars. You got to pay these coaches that just took your money and ran. Why you don't have that same energy for these coaches who've been stealing money from the university for so long, but now when it comes to players, just regulating so they can have some type of control or financial literacy? Because these kids now are seeing money that they have never seen in their life. They are 18, 17, 18 years old. And I'm just talking about in college. We ain't even talking about high school. In college, 17 and 18-year-old kids with $2 million in their accounts coming into school. They make more than their person that's supposed to be developing them. And then you're going to wonder why. Well, why are they going out here just being crazy, not being responsible? You just gave a little person a gun fully loaded
You got it.
with the idea that he's a star or she's a star, that nobody can touch them. What do you think is about to happen? Seriously, what do you think is about to happen? What is the problem with giving some guys or giving some women um not a lump sum, but what do they call it? I don't want to say monthly checks or bi-weekly checks, but you give them a percentage, right, on what they're supposed to get at their NIL, and they go throughout the season, and their performances uh, progress every single year, and they get to the playoffs, and then you get a bonus like you're going to do for the professional sports anyway. Why not the problem in doing it like that? And then the very next year, you can renegotiate your contract. That's how you're supposed to do it. It's not saying that you don't want the kids to get money. It's saying you're letting them understand what contracts and what verbiage means. Because when they get into this world, their next contract that they sign in the big leagues, certain words they're not going to understand. And certain things mean different in different states. I don't know. Maybe
No,
I'm
you preach,
tripping.
governor. Preach.
I'm just
Cook.
Maybe I'm not thinking the way that everybody else is thinking, because you're trying to buy a house. The percentage of buying a house is 6% at 6.5% in North Carolina. It might be lower in a different state. It might be higher in a different state. So I'm going to move to a place that is going to benefit me more, to have more money in my pocket, to spend less and get more. Y'all don't want that.
Mm.
It sounds like all y'all trying to do is just prove this man wrong, give the kids what they want, because we're going to be a better university. You're going to be broke in 4 years, because the most of your money is going to go to one department, and that one
Mm.
department is going to be the one that you think is going to get you over the top. If they plummet, where's the money going?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Governor. And Governor, didn't you say earlier, just like you said, that each state has a different set of rules, or
Back.
just and all that good stuff? Well, in each university, each institution of higher learning, football is not the main one. Is not the main course there. It's not the main sport in all of them.
Nope.
And I
Ask UConn.
hold on. Can can we only do NIL for 4-year programs and not 2-year programs?
Uh-oh.
See, you opening up a door, because athletes come in all different shapes and sizes, all different colors, all different genders. They also play in all different levels too. So a D3 school should be able to get NIL too, right? Are we
All
talking
of them
about?
should.
Oh. Oh.
We don't.
Oh. Wait.
Did the HBCUs get the same amount of money as these other schools? See, you open up a
Snap.
door
Snap.
they're not ready for. Because a lot of these kids that come from the HBCU come to your program. You just don't hear about them.
A lot of them.
You just don't hear about them. But they're not getting the same opportunity as your player. Is that fair? Huh?
Governor Bishop also, I was just sent this attachment that the coach Mike Elko, Texas A&M,
Uh-huh.
where a lot of this foolishness first started. And if you sit down and you sort of think about it, isn't this the reason why Mike Elko was over there in the first place? Because Mike Elko said schools are going to be bankrupt within 2 years if they keep paying out $40 and $50 million trying to keep a roster.
I think they really believe that if they win a national championship, they're going to get tens of millions of dollars per championship. You do know that's not true, right?
And not only that,
It don't work that way.
and just because you win a natty, that doesn't mean that everybody's going to drop what they're doing and come to your school.
It don't work that way.
It don't work that way. Sorry, it just does not work. It does not work that way at all.
You can have a school that doesn't have no type of big time players or money wise in the NIL, and they win a championship. Do they get a big bonus? If Liberty University was to win the national championship in college basketball, how much money do you think they're going to get?
Uh-oh. Stop telling that truth.
You think they're going to get tens of millions of dollars?
No.
Oh, because they had to pay the other schools that they beat first.
Exactly.
The reason why we schedule those cupcake schools are getting paid to get their head bashed in.
Governor, may I ask this question? You remember when Appalachian State played Michigan?
Uh-huh.
Let me see. They were supposed to have gotten X amount of dollars, right?
Yep.
And they beat Michigan.
In Michigan.
In Michigan.
2007.
They beat them. How long did Michigan walk around with egg on his face?
For a while.
A long time.
And what happened to Appalachia?
They boomed.
They didn't get that money though. They got money for the game, but that was it just for that game.
But what it did for Appalachian, it showed that particular conference right then could play with anybody.
Hey,
And Governor, I'm going somewhere because see, you said something a few weeks ago that now that we bringing this all up, it makes what you're saying be true. When these Texas A&M and other schools begin to go broke, your Appalachian States, your USMs, your James Madisons, your University of Alabama, Birmingham, even though University UAB is already financially astute, it puts them even in another category because now that revenue that where people or students will begin, that student athlete will begin to flock there. What else does that bring? It brings revenue all over the place.
what about schools? What about schools like North Dakota and South Dakota?
Oh
Were
gosh.
they winning championships?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm just saying they were winning
Yeah.
championships on a consistent basis.
Yeah.
So that means they should be in the same type of tax bracket or money bracket as the other schools because they've won multiple championships. Multiple. We already
In
knew
their,
it. The North
division.
Dakota and South Dakota. We already knew that.
Just saying, man.
NFL quarterback that got drafted out of North Dakota. What's his name? Was it Nick Foles?
I think so. Hey, Governor, don't look now, but
No, it wasn't Nick Foles.
wait a minute. I got another question, Governor. Isn't that how Kalen DeBoer got started?
I'm
just saying. And y'all fussing about Nick Saban because he kicked your butt a few times. Oh, they stacking players. They stacking players. They just stacking players. And they was paying them under the table and they were doing this. Man, shut up.
Other schools were winning before he started winning.
Thank you.
Just saying. I'm just saying. Before he was coaching at Kent State, and this was going Miami.
Can't even win your conference. And you raising saying about the old ball coach. He's still living in your head rent free.
Man.
I'm just saying, I did not want to discuss this, but Anthony, we wanted to answer your question, and you know what? I forgot. Thank you, Bishop. Thank you, Governor. I forgot. Today is Truthful Thursday. Tell the truth. And we're here to tell it. And I told you we were going to tell it. Now, listen, if you don't like what's going on, then change it. Oh, but I forgot though, Governor and Bishop and Double A and Dwight. Thank you, Dwight, for the $5 super chat. Thank you, Coach Carl, for the $1.99. Thank you, Stephen Hicks, for the $2 super chat. Stephen Hicks said, "Anti-haters crew unite. We are here. We are here." Coach Carl, Gino, when you were talking about UConn, Governor, he said Gino is him. UConn is women college basketball. That's the
period. So
that's the truth.
Here's the thing, P. Just here's the thing. I'm getting a little annoyed because I'm like, y'all really do think that the NIL is destroying college football. No, that's not the case. You know who's destroying it? We are, because we're wishy-washy.
Come on now.
We are the fans.
But you, Gumbo.
We the fans are the ones destroying this college football. You want to see the guy, and the thing is, we've always said, get your bag, bro. We're not telling you not to get the bag. What Nick is saying is to regulate it on how much you're getting per cycle.
Oh, ooh, Governor, before I say that, I got Dwight, my producer. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Tell me something. If it was truly NIL, how does that affect the school? The school shouldn't have nothing to do with NIL. Thank you, Dwight. Not the school.
The school still gets a bag. The school gets a bag for each star that goes there. They're getting the bag off the top. They are the lawyers. They get that 33% off the cut. So the higher your stars, the more money the university gets first.
But like I said, but 20 million ain't a lot.
20 million is a player.
That's it. And so each school gets 20 million, and it's got to be distributed amongst that whole athletic department.
Apartments. Come on.
Governor said it. He said it the most. I mean, anybody could understand it, that it doesn't go to one place. It's got to be distributed amongst everybody.
And it's not even fair because 20 million for a basketball team is different than 20 million for a football team. For a basketball team, you have a minimum of 15 players. That cover 20, you can get each player $1 million and still have 5 left. Football, you can't do that, bro. It's 100 and something players on the team. That's including the practice squad, everybody. It's 120 something people, 100 and something people on the team. And quite frankly, hold up. Doesn't the training staff on these teams, they also get compensated, don't they? Because if the team wins, the trainer gets a ring. So you see the girls and the guys with the water bottles that be giving the guys the water during timeouts and stuff. When the team wins, you do know that they get a ring as well because they're on the team. They also, if you're involving yourself with a college sports, you do know that those same guys, that's not same guys and girls that are not on the field, you do know they got to still follow the athletes regulation. They have to have all their classes up to date. They got to pass all their classes. They have to do all that because they're college eligible. They're looked as a college athlete as well. I know. I used to be one of the assistant coaches for Gardner Webb University for the girls basketball team. And when they won the Big South championship, I got a ring. When they were getting accommodated in clothes and stuff, I got the same thing. When they were going on trips, they had to accommodate my room. If I was working out with the team, I had to make sure that my grades were on the same level as theirs. I also couldn't receive money from outside because I was considered an athlete.
Mm-hmm.
So that would mean to me as a trainer, I want NIL money too. If I got to follow the rules and regulations that the athletes do, I want NIL too. I'm not telling you no lie. Those trainers have the same regulation as those athletes on the court, the field, the diamond, the pool. They also have to follow the same rules because you have to sign paperwork and say that you're a student athlete, bro.
Athlete.
So they
They
deserve
should,
IL as well, shouldn't they?
They
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 should
should.
chime on in.
Okay. You think 20
So
million cover a football team by itself? Just 20 million for the whole conference is going to cover just one school? You must be kidding. You're lying. You're lying
you're
to your.
lying. Hey, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. $92 million. Some institutions have. There's a documentation out there what it takes to run a university, and you're thinking 20 million is gonna split through all of your departments. It's not even close. Not even.
20
And
million
with
help
go ahead.
half. I'm saying 20 million can't even help half of Alabama's athletic department in the football. Just to build it.
Just that one part. Now you talking about, oh, by the way, y'all, and I did not tell y'all, Alabama's so good at champions that they're even champions of fishing. Well, guess what? They won it again. Oh, and by the way, Governor, about that fishing part, it's part of the Bass Masters.
Oh yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
IL is players going to get endorsements and sponsorship, not the school. You think so?
Well, it,
Think,
it in its original, remember, Governor, when you talked about boosters,
right.
those boosters, most of your boosters are that had private entities, and
Mhm.
they needed that player to boost that entity.
Exactly. You don't think the school's getting a cut?
I don't. Then that part I don't know, but if they are,
The school is
but you
always
know what?
cut of
It
whatever the
could be
have.
when you sit down and think about it. But when you look at it in just this, uh, in its original, how the intent of it, that private booster, because that's how Tua's dad brought it to everybody's attention of what this guy did with his name, image, and likeness on the billboard of that RV place. And Tua wasn't getting a dime. Matter of fact, Tua didn't even know his image was even being projected out there like that.
So
That
Duke
was part of it. Now,
Duke
how long ago was that? Sit
oh,
down and think about it. That's how long this battle been being fought, even longer than that.
Duke Energy just got involved, right?
Uh-huh.
If you start doing commercials for Duke, your name, image, and likeness is going up. But who is sponsoring the school? Ain't it Duke Energy?
Yep.
Do you don't
Duke Energy.
you don't think Duke Energy is getting a cut?
Now, Duke Energy would be getting a cut, but would Duke University get the cut as well?
Yes. There's two brands together. They're getting a cut. They're getting a cut. Amazon is getting a cut. It might not be big as what we're thinking about, but those are brands that have established themselves out there. If you do a commercial for McDonald's, your name, image, and likeness is going up. You don't think McDonald's is getting a cut? This is business. Y'all not hooking up with local brands. Y'all hooking up with big time brands. If you on the North Carolina basketball team, your logo on your left hand shoulder is Jordan. Yes, your name, image, and likeness is going up because you're in that commercial. But you don't think Jordan is getting a cut? You don't think Nike is getting a cut?
Everybody getting a cut.
They're getting a cut, bro.
Everybody getting it.
What?
Cause and that's what I forgot the young man's name yesterday who the student athlete that was talking yesterday, and he talked about how agents work.
The whole point of me using your brand is because I know your brand is very successful. if I'm going to go to it's not the local brands. See, the thing is, the local brands, they might get a cut, but who is boosting up that establishment?
Right.
Player. But if the brand is bigger than the player, you don't think the brand is going to get a cut?
Austin, why are we acting like most of the money comes from boosters? Because back in the gap, it did.
All the money came from the damn boosters back in the day. What do you mean?
Back in the day, it did. You just got a new way of going about doing it. But back in the day, it did.
Where you think this NIL money's coming from?
It's not coming from the school.
It ain't coming from the school.
It's coming from boosters,
That's
private enterprises.
Back. Why do you don't think those alumni fees? Where do you think that money going to? They already graduated. They already did all their things. They got their diploma, but they send money back to the school so the school can have money to send to areas that are lacking. School's always getting a cut, bro.
And it works in any institution. And bruh, I'm gonna tell you this, Austin. If you think that it don't, I'll tell you what you do. Have a talk with alumni that contribute. You gonna see how much of a competition it really is in just boosting.
You even got to
And God help you when this same mentality, and it's coming, it's almost there. You just don't hear about it much. But God help us when that same mentality that you see happening in athletic, when it starts really coming out in academic and arts.
But P, you even got to go to college. We've all graduated high school, right?
Right.
Don't your high school doesn't your high school still hit you up occasionally, just randomly out of in your email? Hey, we got this reunion back, and we're gonna do this fundraiser here. Your high schools are doing this. They've been doing this. You're the alumni of the high school. Come back and represent your high school. Send some money for this department that we're about to try to create. The hell do you think college is doing?
Austin said they're not getting the cut. They're the ones paying for it. I beg to differ.
They're paying for
Even though they're paying for it, it's called kickbacks.
So you're telling me, this is what you're telling me. The school is paying the people to come to their school and then pay them again for NIL?
It's called kickbacks. It's money being exchanged. Like someone just said, you got to spend money to make it. It's a revolving door. I'm just telling y'all, this is why I really didn't want to discuss it, because I had other stuff I wanted to talk about. But I'm telling you, all I know is this right here. And to sum it all up, if some regulations are not put on this, not just the sport that you love, but the school that you love is not going to be able to function the way that you're used to it functioning, because they will not have any finances to do it.
Bishop.
Yeah.
As a businessman, right?
Yes, sir.
And we see how the way that everybody has been moving, players as well as coaches, right? You're a businessman, you're thinking business.
Yes, sir.
Telling me I'm gonna spend all of my money that I've earned and established to play a kid millions of dollars that can leave in the summer? Cut?
Listen,
Bro, come on, man. Come on.
hey, listen, you guys. See, this is exactly.
I need my coffee.
This is exactly the problem, Governor. See, because I understand we only know in part, so we only speak in part. But if we start paying attention and we start putting all our parts together, then you get the whole picture. But let me ask y'all a question. The way that everything is framed, is it true that our student athletes are making this high dollar amount, or is it a percentage of the student athletes making a certain percentage that is concerning them? And see, ask you a question. Who put the actual NIL program out there? I'll wait. That's right, NCAA. So, because they had to go through the courts, and because I might have been a little butthurt, I just threw something out there and say, "Here, you want your NIL? Here you go." Okay. Well, they took it and ran with it, and now it got arms, legs, and a full body. And now all of a sudden, you found out you didn't have no teeth. I wonder why. Because if you would have truly acknowledged and stepped up and took the bull by the horn and realized, hey, we have an opportunity to set the market and set parameters. Oh, no. Once again, you chose not to. But once again, these kids and the different entities started shaping it, and all of a sudden they started, there was no guardrails. There was no stand operating procedures. And then all of a sudden it's like, it's supposed to have this rule. Well, it doesn't fit the NIL model. Oh, okay. Well, we found a loophole. It's funny, they kept finding loopholes, and all of a sudden we start realizing the NCAA set it out there for it to implode on itself. That's what they were counting on, because they were mad that they were forced. Remember, it was so many in Supreme Court that they all agreed that it was enough. It was enough. You have made billions upon multiple billions off these young student athletes, and yet you have faculty endowments, and you have new building to show for it. But these kids, if they even tried to do anything, you would slap their hands, and sometimes you would rule them out for the season. Ain't no fun when a rabbit has a gun, huh?
All I'm gonna say is this, and I'm gonna move on to something else, because
Yeah,
it's not going to get changed until all the talking heads come to some type of concession. And even going to Washington and whatever, it's not going to get changed. Governor said it, and once it goes through Washington, and even if it does get ratified or they come up with some type of whatever, then because each state is different, you're still going to have issues, because no two states are the same. Just saying. So cool conversation, but what's going to come out of it? And if it has gotten progressively worse over all these years, because remember, it started over something small, and then it has escalated. Now, like, I think it was, I forgot who said it in the chat, but and then Governor brought it up to speed too. Now it has gotten past high school and down into junior high. That's how bad it's gotten.
It's all business, bro. I don't care if you're a truck driver. I don't care if you work for Walmart. The brand that you work for, if anybody is going to go to your company that you work for and you're sponsoring them, it's a win-win, because it's going to be a win for the person, and it's going to be a win for the company because the name is there. once it blows up, don't you think the person that's running the company is going to get a cut? It is what it is. It's like music. If you borrow my music to make it better, I'm still going to get a cut because it's mine.
Facts.
What?
Saying.
Like, stop
See,
being.
Roger, here you go with that stupidity. I told you yesterday, come with documented proof. I told you come with documented, notarized, not your allegations. See, that's what's wrong now. You can't prove a word of that. But guess what? It was proven the last 3 natties that came out of the Big Ten bought rosters.
That's so time out. So what you're telling me is that I'm just gonna read. You're saying that he paid the people, or he paid the guys under the table, but he left when he was going to get more money to pay the guys. Does that make sense?
Because y'all were saying he was stacking players. That came from y'all who didn't like. No. You know what? Let me take the gloves off. I'm gonna stop being nice about it because Alabama was kicking your tail every year, or in at least every other year, and winning the SEC all the time. Now everybody's saying Saban was stacking players, but now that everybody else started stacking players, he left because of NIL, because he couldn't keep up with it. That's what you're saying. That's what you just wrote. That's about the most idiotic thing I read this morning.
Yeah, because that don't make no sense. If he was paying,
makes no sense.
If he was paying the players before the NIL, y'all, I'm just going to talk to y'all three because I don't know. I mean, y'all too. He's paying your team has the GOAT as the coach, and he's paying players, and we're winning championships. So he's paying players under the table, and we're winning championships. Now when NIL comes in, which is more money to pay players, I'm going to leave now.
Why would I
have more money that I didn't have to use?
Right.
Wouldn't you think I'd have got more players? So he was pulling a Jeremy Pruitt. He was putting money in a brown garbage bag and giving it to players. He was the one going to the strip clubs and playing players. He was the one bringing the strip clubs back, the strip girls back to the colleges and paying the players for the recruitment. That's what you're telling me.
Roger, you know what? Oh, boy. He cannot compete within our world. Texas Tech has more money than Bama. And what has Texas Tech won?
What are we talking about, bro?
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, gosh.
You just, oh my God. What
are you talking about? You know what? I can do this.
Who's your team?
Westbrook, come on.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Like, who is your team? Is it the Big Ten? Is it Texas Tech? Is it Drake? Who is your team? Who is it?
I mean,
what are you talking about? Texas Tech got more money and got their asses whooped.
I mean, and I even told you, wait a minute. Thank you, Ken, the Bama fan. Here we go right here. Saban's last recruiting class was 1 or 2, so that's a lie.
Like, what are we talking about?
What are you talking about?
Couldn't compete. It's the GOAT.
Gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run.
Finish the song, Bishop.
You better count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough being when the dealing's done. Holla if you hear me.
Didn't we just know Gumbo Chefs by his whole offensive line and got beat by Saban the same year?
What are you?
You know what? I'm so glad you brought Jimbo Fisher up.
He got fired, and they still paying him. You know, I'm gonna shut up.
72 million. That's
That
a
goes.
lot of cash to dealing.
Well, wait a
When
minute.
the dealing's done.
But Bishop, hold on. Let's lump all of this. Whoa. They paid Jimbo Fisher that, right?
Yeah.
How much did they pay Ed Orgeron to leave?
19.
Okay. And didn't they just bring him back?
Yes, sir.
So they
Yes,
paid.
sir.
They paid the guy that got fired, who didn't win a championship, 72 million. But you now pay a guy who got fired and won the national championship 19.
They fired him the next year.
Like, what are we talking about? He
Make
won it.
it make sense.
And
Come
they
on,
just
you
brought
guys.
him back.
See, you got to be careful. Don't let them get you emotional. Pay attention to the details. The details are crying out for real.
Like,
And
come
so
on.
he arguably
No.
the
Texas Tech paid all that money. Oh, I'm glad you bought up Texas Tech.
that shit is crazy, bro.
Didn't they just give a gambler 6.5?
Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What are y'all talking about, man?
Hey, y'all. Hey,
Bishop,
that song came in right handy. Thank you.
yes, it did. You know what? When I get through with it, I'm gonna need you to sing the chorus part one last time
No,
because
I can't hit it right
he
now.
couldn't keep up with Texas Tech. He couldn't. You know where Texas Tech has more money than Bama. We've already said that. But look who's in trouble now.
Isn't Texas a different tax bracket than Alabama?
Oh, wait a minute.
All the way
Thank you, Governor.
around.
Didn't I just say that?
Thank you.
I just said that.
Yeah.
Didn't I just say that?
Hold on. For the people in the back, each state has their own deal, and some states don't have taxes, while others do. There's not an even playing field. Please hear me in the back. If it's not an even playing field, how are we even coming together, even trying to talk about it when they can't even solidify to make it across the board a standard?
Like, man, dude, you talking out the side of your neck, off the top of your head, and out of both ears.
Come on, you guys. Hey, now I'm one for yeah, did they make a boo-boo? Of course they did. And of course, the thing is NCAA, when they finally got hold of what was going on and they tried to show teeth and show that they wanted to bring down certain sanctions, found out they could be taken to court because understand they were the ones that put the foundational standard operating procedures into play. And you can't argue with what something you put in and you chose not to do the right parameters to set it up. That's on you. So yeah, you were losing in court because you was realizing you could no longer be the good old boy that you thought you could bring to the table. That rug has been pulled and you have nowhere to hide. It's time to do the work, everybody. But once again, don't do it against these children because these children only operate in a system that NCAA you set up. But yet you don't want to put no guardrails, but now all of a sudden you want help. That make sense.
All I'm saying is, you bring up Texas Tech. You still only talking about 1/4 of the athletic department. Not correlating Texas Tech as a whole. You're talking about the football program. I keep reiterating to you, NIL is for the athletic department.
Wait a minute. Optimus Prime. Didn't
Yes,
we? Didn't you have a deal with the people who was leading in this area of NIL? Didn't we talk about that a while back on one of our shows where you had
we
a list of
yes,
who?
and I need to go back. I'll find it.
Yeah,
I'll find
yeah. We're
it.
gonna to see some of these people are acting like they're brand new and that they got new shiny toys because that ain't nothing brand new up in here.
We talked
Because you
about this.
know good and well that when all said and done, it's nothing equal. Because okay, wait a minute, ain't nobody talking about the Buckeye State. And forgive me, P, I know that ain't your favorite topic. Because ain't nobody talking about the Buckeye State.
Well, if Nick Saban was paying those players that Roger keeps alluding to, and he couldn't compete with the guys now with the NIL, why hasn't that team won a back-to-back championship yet? Besides Georgia,
See,
Hold on. Now, y'all know where I'm from. Let me ask you a question. When we went through that one year with all of the plays you had, if and we did a show that those players before NIL was in, if you had to pay them NIL, the balance sheet wouldn't hold it. Am I
that's true.
right? Or was I delusional? Didn't we have a show about that?
Something, yes, we did. Matter of fact, we had it twice,
Yes.
and we're going to have it
Did we?
again.
Was I? Governor was there. You
yeah,
were there. They were there.
you wouldn't be able to afford half. You wouldn't be able to afford three players.
Thank you.
You would only be able to afford maybe three players on them teams.
But
That was
understand,
just a month ago. We did that. What you're talking about, when I because I put it in the form of a question. Can you guess who this was?
mm,
And then that's when Governor said you couldn't even been able to afford three players on the team with this particular amount of NIL.
You had Mark Ingram and Julio Jones on the same
The
team.
same team.
Who you paying? Because if you only got to pay one, you only could pay one. Who you taking?
hold on. Let's talk about Bama's defense.
Look,
Oh,
we can't even go over there. I'm telling you, you can't
you
afford
can't go
nobody.
over there.
That's what I'm. That's what we talk.
You couldn't afford the offensive line.
Oh.
You couldn't afford the offensive line.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You know what? Ooh, this gonna make a good show. This would make a good show, and I'm sure gonna do it. I'm not gonna say what it is because we got some haters up in here, and you ain't gonna beat me to the punch. But I'll get with you in a minute, Governor and Bishop, because Governor, you just gave me an idea for a show.
Like, what are we talking about right now? Y'all need to really get your minds out of the hole and stop being an ostrich.
Ostrich
Mm.
don't stay in a hole like that all the time.
Like, he poked his head out once in a while to actually see what the
He
hell's going.
comes out to smell the air.
Like, y'all is a straight groundhog.
Hey,
Y'all ain't
come.
they hear what they telling y'all. Y'all need to pay attention. Seriously.
Uh, Double A said, Piano Man, you can pay all the players all you want. It's about your skill set. And what happened to all that Texas Tech skill set? Who was it that they played? Wasn't it Oregon?
Girls softball team got further than the football team.
Uh-oh.
Aren't they in the World Series right now?
Playing
Yes,
Texas
sir.
right now in a rematch. And Governor, Bishop did not make the statement. I make the statement. See, Roger, wait a minute. Thank you, Double A, because I'm about to show. Didn't I make this statement yesterday, Bishop and Governor? What you're seeing in women's softball right now was the market versus the brand, and the market won, and now you've got two market teams going at it, Texas and Texas Tech. So, Roger, what you're saying, we've already said.
Hey, question, y'all. So Texas and Texas A&M is in the World Series right now, right?
Is Texas and
And
Texas Tech.
they're in the World Series right now, right?
Right.
So whoever wins, whoever wins, what you're telling me is whoever wins the very next week, we need to see everybody that's on that team with a new NIL deal, right?
We're gonna see.
Absolutely.
That's what that means. Like they should
Yeah.
put a screen up of whoever's on the team now, what the NIL was, and after they won. If it don't jump up significantly, wouldn't that make my theory correct that NIL is not for all departments?
Now, last night, since you're bringing up Texas Tech, Texas beat them 7-3.
Yes, they did.
Okay, so they play again tonight at 7 p.m. Now, watch this. See, since I've been in this particular realm of doing things, it's caused me to study a lot more. Now, I'm sitting there looking at it. Check this out. Texas is 52-12 and ranked number 2. Texas Tech is 61-9 and ranked number 11.
Make that make sense.
You can't. Documentation be conversation.
I'm sitting here looking at this. I told you, Roger, that when you're dealing with these Texas teams, you're dealing with market. When you're dealing with Alabama in football, you're dealing with tradition.
Oh, I said it wrong. I said it wrong, y'all. My apologies. I said it wrong the first statement. What I meant to say was whoever wins out of Texas Tech, right? The majority of the NIL money that goes in this year should go to the softball team, right?
It should.
It shouldn't be even across the board because last time I checked, those football teams, Texas hasn't won a natty since 05. Texas Tech has never won a natty from my understanding. So the NIL money that's supposed to be a group sum for the conference, either the SEC or was Texas Tech in the Big Ten?
Texas Tech is Big 12.
They're Big 12. Okay, so the Big 12. So if you got a lump sum of NIL money that's supposed to go to this conference over here, the SEC, and the same amount, whatever the figure is for the Big 12, those softball schools, whoever wins should get the most of that NIL, right? Because then they win.
I see it.
Not even close.
There's an old adage that says, Governor and Bishop, to the victor goes the spoils.
Facts.
We know Bama is not the richest college football team. We know that.
Okay, and
your point though.
Come on, y'all.
College
what
football
are we?
Got more.
What are they doing? Come on now.
But when you talk about college sports and college football, who's the first name come to mind?
How old are you?
Don't tell me Texas Tech.
Is this a child or is this a real person?
I don't know if it's a bot or what, but I'm gonna say this, Roger. We already know this, but the one thing about it, bro, what we told you yesterday. We told you yesterday that you know what? Let me tell you something. Hold up, I got to go back to this. And so if that's the case, then why is the board so good in recruiting? And he's good at recruiting. Going back to a previous statement about paying players. And Courtney Morgan said, we're not going to go after someone who's their meaning and this and that and the third is higher than what we're willing to give. Cancel the trip. That's called being smart.
It's called smart investing.
And didn't we tell you yesterday, Roger, that
it's opportunity costs.
Yes. When Michigan won that last natty, who put that team together? Courtney Morgan.
Facts.
He already got
When Washington was playing Michigan, who put that team together? Courtney Morgan. Who? But yet he's the thug. Don't get me started on
Don't get
that.
me. Oh, I'm so glad you said that.
But yet he's the thug. Yet he doesn't know anything. Yet he needs to be gone.
Hold on. Mm-mm.
But yet he's been the most economical, astute person in the room.
Governor.
I'm
Ooh,
see that's why call me an elephant, call me an orca whale and everything. See, but I don't forget nothing.
Can I ask a question?
Ask on. Because this is making my head hurt. I ain't had my coffee or my biscuits.
Let me ask a question though, since we got an astute, high yielding chat that's very smart. Is the object of the game is to make sure your said NIL asset pot be spread to where you get the maximizing effort out of set pot, and he's one of the leaders in that industry, and you have a problem with someone that knows how to evaluate and to vet somebody and has found ways to win national titles, and you have a problem with a said person, don't push him out the door. He will be swept up real quick. Be careful.
Why do you think USC wanted him no sooner than he got to Alabama? USC threw the kitchen sink at him.
Pay attention. Documentation be conversation. And I ain't gonna care for those who don't want to hear it. Close your ears. This is our show.
And
you go ahead with that tunnel vision thing. No, bro. We got more than tunnel vision. Our peripheral is real good. We see what's happening around us, Roger. The problem is you just don't want to accept that we see your bull crap.
No, he talking in fragments, bro. Like you Roger, you're reminding me of a person that what you see at a cookout and you just look to your mans and be like, yo, who mans is this? Who invited him over here? Whose mans is this? Because you're just talking crazy. You're not even logical, bro.
I'm with William Bryant. When schools can win 6 national championships in 11 years, come back and talk to us.
No, William, we cheated those years, so I guess it don't count. We cheated.
Oh, yeah, William. We stacked players. We were paying them under the table. What else were they saying, Governor Bishop? We stacked them. We were paying under the table. We were thugging it out.
He paid LSU too. All that because he had Jimbo on the staff. He had the Ed Ogeron. He had all of them on the staff. He was paying those guys a long time ago. He was paying them out of his own before he got the Mercedes-Benz.
They were driving Mercedes, and they were doing this, and they were doing that. So William, all of those 6 national championships, according to the haters of the group, we were cheating.
Hold on, P. Take it from somebody who's an avid softball fanatic. What you think they were saying about Patty Gaskell and the Sooners when they four-peated? We tired of them coming up into the national title. We can't wait till somebody come and beat them. Why is that? Because when you set standards and you break through the glass ceiling, everybody wants their pound of flesh.
They were paying Jenny Finch too.
Yeah.
Jenny Finch was getting paid, all this other stuff. And that because everybody that's successful that actually does what they got to do in any sport that they're playing, they have to be cheating. But if it's our team, it's okay.
That's the problem, is that you can't pick and choose when to apply it and when not.
And then Bishop, Governor, wait a minute. Now I need y'all to, I need y'all to one get on one side and one on the other, and I need
Mhm.
y'all to walk me through this. To one take one take my right, one take my left, and just help me walk through this and see if I got this right. Now, when a school wins a natty, is everybody on there a freshman?
No.
You do have some seniors on there, right?
Yeah.
Fifth
Okay.
year.
All right. All right. And when those seniors graduate, don't you have to replace, or the next people move up and you have to replace some folks?
Yep.
Okay. So then a new year starts, a new athletic year starts, right? Y'all just walk me through this, because somebody's trying to make me feel like that I'm dumb and stupid. So when you start the next season, that last natty ain't got nothing to do with the one that you're getting ready to play for, right? Because the season starts over at 0-0.
Supposed to be.
Okay. All right. So since they said that they stack players, where are you supposed to play then?
I don't know.
Okay. Bishop.
Yeah.
Bishop. Okay. See, I'm doing this. What's this? This philosophical thing.
They
here.
losing me now.
I feel very philosophical here. Okay.
Yeah.
And Governor, I know he's a supervisor on his job.
Yeah.
Not quite sure what the field is, but I think he can appreciate this. When we all go in a grocery store, and let's say, for instance, we're looking for some peaches,
Right.
whether they're canned or whether they're in the produce aisle. When you run out or when you get low, what do?
You
You restock.
Don't you restock?
replenish.
You replenish.
Well, you're supposed to, I'm assuming.
Okay. In said business, don't people quit jobs?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Daily.
Do you just let the position run void, or do you replace them? And even in the replacing them, isn't that about sometimes promoting people?
Mm.
Okay. And then for the person that got promoted, don't you replace that position?
Uh-oh. Better get Mako.
Well, yeah. You get a hiring freeze to reevaluate, reevaluate your checks and balances.
Yeah.
You do. You're supposed to do, as a good business person. You're supposed to do all that.
Yeah. But we have tunnel vision, according to this person. We stack players, according to this person and people that think like him. We pay players under the table, but yet you had seniors leaving. You had juniors declaring early. You had people that were transferring. But we wasn't supposed to do anything.
No, they wanted to see the same sorry ass players that they keep losing with stay for eternity and then get mad because they keep getting the same results. Well, they're not doing it. Yeah, because they did what they're supposed to do. They graduated. They here forever.
Like,
They
really?
they are called student athletes. They're there for 3 to 4 years to get a
That's
diploma
it.
first.
That's all. Three.
They graduated. How much degrees do you want this guy to have? You want him to build a school for you?
Oh, wait a minute, Governor. Governor, wait a minute. And a dude that been there for 7 years and ain't got no degree yet, and neither a natty. And we got tunnel vision.
And it's a private, and he went to let's go there. Let's go there. The Miami dude that was there for about 7 to 8 years, who didn't get a degree or did get a degree,
At a private school.
and it's a private school, he's still paying. He's there for free.
No free.
So I'm paying you to stay here for 10 years?
And no natty.
And you don't even start?
A conference championship.
You don't even start.
But we the ones with tunnel vision, right, Roger?
Oh, man.
But we're the ones with tunnel vision.
What the pissing me off.
I didn't get the nothing I wanted to get to today.
Off, bro. Like the things that the 60 characters can do, pissing me off with the stupidity. That's the one thing that just get under my skin. That really grinds my gears, Peter Griffin. When you talk stupid or you talk insanity. Like, let's talk logical. Let's have some reasoning behind your conversation. I don't have a problem voicing your opinion. I just have a problem with your opinion is all over the goddamn spectrum.
I mean, everywhere. I can't be wrong.
1 minute you in Jupiter, next minute you on Earth, next minute you on Mars, next minute you on Pluto. That's not even considered one of the planets anymore. Like, where are you?
I'm not trying to figure it out no more because it's gonna make me. So I'm gonna sum it all up with the NIL, the NCAA. It don't make no difference to me. When your school can win 6 natties in 11 years, come back and talk to me.
They're only going to say is that because we cheated. You got to understand that's setting up for a more argument. It's not even that. Don't say that no more. Because
but you know what though? But remember, Governor, this fellow here said we got tunnel vision.
Hey man, we're not looking at the bigger picture. I mean, college degrees and championships. That's what we do. What do y'all do?
Well, where is Stephen Hicks when you need him? Because basically, this is all Stephen's been saying the whole time, Roger. You adopted it from Stephen. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all cannot win a debate against me. We're not even trying because there's no debate, sir. There's no debate, Roger. There's no debate. So there's nothing to win.
Debate.
Y'all only know about Bama and nothing else. We've been telling you we don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide.
Bama and nothing. What are you talking about? What are you? That's what I'm saying. He's back in Saturn again. What are you talking about? Are you 5? I gotta ask this question. How old are you? You cannot be a grown person talking like this.
I have a more saner conversation with my 4-year-old granddaughter.
Like, what are we talking about here, bro? What do you only know about Bama and that's it. So why are you here?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, who's your team again? Oh, I forgot. Nobody.
The man lives in a basement playing on his phone. I'm sorry. That's how you sound. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but that's what you sound like right now. It sounds like you don't leave the house.
It's like it's like you're living in this doomsday, what you call that? This doomsday bunker. Like, come on, dude. We've been telling you, but you and some of your other homies, y'all be up there talking about Bama cheated, Bama did this. And the thing about it is, you all can never bring any documented proof. Because all we do is tell y'all, prove it. Because the NCAA hadn't said anything with their toothless tiger, powerless self. They didn't say a word. The only people raising sand is y'all.
This is why I
hate to say this, but that's what losers do.
Is he really losing? Because he don't got a team. So
No,
is he
no,
losing?
no, he's the lost. He's the lost. Yeah, Stephen Hicks. There you go. And Stephen, go ahead and put that disclaimer up. Go ahead and put that disclaimer up. Go ahead. Go ahead and put that disclaimer up.
Roger got that Drake syndrome.
Oh,
Victim.
excuse me. This is a Bama show, and ignorant one who only see Bama. We see you, and we're talking to you.
It's a Bama
So
show.
so?
Seeing Bama. It's
Oh
a
boy.
show, but we're ignorant for only seeing Bama. Keyword. You said it. This is a Bama show, and we
Yeah,
only see Bama. How you see what I'm saying? You're making my point even more valid. You sound weird, bro. You
you
sound
weirdo, man.
not trying to be disrespectful. I'm really not. But your actions are showing me otherwise that you sound weird because your conversation is all over the place. You have not given us one hard narratives and theories and all this other stuff, and we're literally trying to figure out where the hell you at.
Well, okay. Well, Roger, I didn't want to ask this, but I'm going to go ahead and ask this for the sake of asking it. If we're a Bama show, who else we supposed to talk about?
We don't know your team, so we can't talk about your team.
I mean, are you playing for a phantom team or something? I mean, you like this phantom team? But if you look behind me, I talk about the Alabama Crimson Tide. I talk about the Pittsburgh Steelers. I talk about the Carolina Panthers. I talk about the Indianapolis Colts. I talk about Notre Dame. I talk about Florida. I talk about Ohio State, Gaggett, Maggot, all that kind of stuff, stranger danger. I talk about Oregon. I talk about Texas, Texas Tech. I talk about college football. But
How about the NBA?
we love Bama. So I ask you this, and I'm done. What's wrong with us being Bama fans? Nothing. I answer for you. Nothing. And we do acknowledge other teams. We acknowledge them. We acknowledge that we can beat them, which we have. Ask Miami, they'll tell you. Ask Georgia, they'll tell you too. Ask Texas, they'll sure enough tell you. Yeah.
We acknowledge
Yeah.
that we won. We acknowledge that we've lost. We acknowledge that we look good one day. We acknowledge that we look bad over here. We acknowledge that we might need to get rid of some of these coaches that not gelling with the players. We acknowledge a lot of things. We acknowledge a lot of
We,
things. See,
I
we're
mean,
open.
what else do you want? But
I'm
we're not going to give it to you. Because I done told you this before. When you come up in here, you ain't trashing my team player. I'm sorry.
Just have sense.
You ain't gonna trash it, and we ain't gonna let you trash it.
Hey, Bishop.
Yep.
See, he said you can't win a debate against me. See, when you're having a debate, aren't you supposed to bring facts with you? That's the whole
The
point of
last time I checked, that's what it is. But can I ask you a question? I never know we got started with the debate.
who's the moderator?
Uh, Alabama is a has-been. Really?
Oh,
Really?
oh,
And if you a
wow.
Georgia fan, when the last time you won a natty? But but I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. See, only it counts if you Georgia is when you're winning, right? Right. Because that came out of y'all's mouth. All the time that Alabama was kicking their tail, it didn't matter. We only win. How did y'all put that? We only beat y'all when it mattered. 2 times out of the last 12 years.
I guess Alabama's a has-been. Damn. Okay.
Bruh, you coming with that same foolishness that Roger coming from.
You do know has-beens means you don't talk about those people.
Y'all wouldn't last in a room debating real ball knowers. Oh, we don't know. Oh, Roger. Now you're insulting my intelligence.
Real
You
ball.
hadn't brought a fact to the table yet. I can bring up stats. Y'all bring up how many natties you won. We brought up facts.
You haven't brought up a
And the
stat.
fact is what you just said.
That's
How
what
many natties we won. You
Okay,
don't even have a team, sir.
let's take the net. Tell us your team so we can talk about stats. You haven't brought up a stat yet. You bringing up theories. Don't bring up theories. You said debate. Those are your words. So where are the facts at? I'm different than piano. I'm not gonna bring up natties. I'm a different breed, bro. I think outside the
Yeah.
box. I don't bring up natties.
Hold up now. Uh, in order to have a debate, don't you have to have a platform, a topic, or a logic that is well put together?
Go
Come
watch
on, man. What are we doing?
Let's go watch the great debaters, and then you worried about how to debate somebody.
Go watch Aquila and the Bee and learn how to spell too.
I'm like, what are we talking about right now, bro? You bringing up natties. Okay, I ain't bringing up no natties. Where's the stats that you keep saying that you're going to bring up stats?
Can
And
I ask a question? Who
bringing up,
is your team?
you don't
We
have,
know who we represent. Who is your team?
It used to be a Bama channel. I opened it up for everybody, Stephen, but
Whoa.
it's never been a debate channel. They're making it. They're trying to turn it into a debate, but there's nothing to debate.
man.
No. We were talking about the topic was of Saban doing that. How is that he does not represent Bama at this point? He has retired. So what are you talking about? See, this is where you got to follow the bouncing ball, man. Come on now. Don't do that. Because don't insult my intelligence. Because understand, it's a reason I work for the government. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. And understand, I understand what you're trying to put together, but you can't come in to a place and not acknowledge, hey, this is my said team, and this is where I'm coming from. But instead, you just said, I just want to debate. What is your debate? You ain't even said anything to debate.
I'm still waiting for the stats, bro. Where the stats at?
Yeah, I'm waiting for the stats and the facts.
Because I don't mind a conversation. If you could bring up stats, you might teach me something. But I'm still waiting on the stats and who I compare these stats to. Are you talking about certain individuals? Are you talking about the development of certain players? Are you talking about the team as a whole? There's a lot of categories that we can talk about. Pick one so we can start talking about it.
Okay. Oh, he's a Purdue fan?
What?
In football or basketball?
Purdue, period. You talking about the Boilermakers, bro?
Wow.
The last time Purdue was relevant, Drew Brees was there. Like, what are we talking about right now?
Golly, man.
You're a Purdue fan. Purdue. That's too close to Duke. Like, what do we? Oh God, Jesus.
Anyway, I'm gonna answer the last question. Anthony Bishop, JB, and Piano Man. This is a general SEC question. What alternate universe as football fans are we living in when Aggies and Longhorn fans agree on something? The world will never be the same. Hell if I know. I'm sorry. I don't know.
Trying to answer that question, bro.
Go ahead, bro.
I don't even know how to answer. The only thing they could agree on is that they keep losing, I guess. Or they have the most money in the country because they're in Texas.
Yeah.
I would say I can't. Let me let it go. This
I'm
look
about to
like
let this
another
go
love
too.
TKO.
I mean, the Discord is open, y'all. The Discord
Yeah,
is open. I
yeah.
did not get because I really wanted to chime in on something else. I had something else that I wanted to talk about, but we'll talk about it this evening. I don't want to talk about this Saban stuff no more. Like Bishop said, he's not even affiliated. He's not coaching. He's speaking now as a former coach, letting us know what's happening and what's going to be. Now, for those of you that still holding the fact that he's he's the most successful coach, that has coached football and everything. If you still holding that against him, then you go somewhere and deal with that. Don't bring that here.
Like I
That's
hope Roger.
dumb.
I
That's
just hope
dumb behavior.
if Roger and Bama Hater have teams that haven't won a conference championship, please don't come into Discord, bro.
Please don't.
And I didn't say natty. Don't forget that. I didn't say natty. I said conference championships. That's what I said. If you weren't number one in your conference, let's take the championship game out. If you can't win your conference, you can't speak to us. Like, you do understand this. Now, if you have a team that can win their conference, then you might be able to get to the door. But I'd be too emotional for this podcast stuff because I'm like, man, I ain't got time for these 160 characters. Let's really have a conversation,
Crazy.
bro.
Yeah, but
Hey,
Anthony,
I'm good. I'm good.
Anthony, both governor and bishop said it's a Texas thing. It's a Texas thing. It is a Texas thing, but also by that same token, but that's also the same thing that separates them too. Because one entity is gonna feel like that is better than the next one, and when you throw all of them in there, Texas A&M, Texas Tech, Houston, SMU, TCU, who else? When you throw them in there, UTSA, all of them. When you throw them in there, they're all gonna be hollering the same thing.
My thing is, they always talking about Alabama with the cupcakes. Texas, when you going to play Texas Tech, bro?
And remember,
When
Sark,
when you
you
going to play,
brought that up.
bro?
Texas Tech wasn't even bothering you.
When y'all going to play each other? Y'all all in the same state. When are y'all going to actually schedule each other? When?
Isn't that what the big stink is?
But we soft. But you
But
can't
we're soft.
same state as you. Okay. All right. Whatever.
All I'm gonna say, Governor, man, pardon words, bro.
The parting words is I woke up this morning, so I'm blessed for that. After that, I'm not gonna be disrespectful because there's no point. Y'all go out here, enjoy your day, enjoy your lives, love your loved ones, man. Leave all the negativity at the front door, and just be true to yourself, please. Don't stop allowing other people to dictate how you're supposed to move in life.
Bishop.
Yes. I will say this that I don't care who comes in and be a thorn in the side. It just shows that we have been promoted because we are now running rent free in people's minds. So we're thankful that we're blessed beyond measure and we're blessed and highly favored. And with that said, we thank you to all our haters. We love you. And we thank you that you elevate and promote what is the truth. Because the truth will set you free. Ain't no fun when a rabbit has a gun. Shalom.
Brandon, piano man, you stated that a Miami paid the player to play for 10 years. That's not what we said, sir. Get your facts straight. Matter of fact, you got 2 players there now that've been there a total of 7 years.
At least I can appreciate that question. I
And how
can
much did they pay
appreciate
him?
that
Who
question.
knows? But you all are the
But I
point is, Brandon, you came in on the tail end of something. You get the full gist of what we said. You cannot compare a private institution and a public institution. Miami is private, and players that went there, you do the math, sir. Do the math. And then number two, your last three quarterbacks, Cam Ward, what's his name, Carson Beck, and now you've got Mensa from Duke. You bought in three. You bought in three transfer guys, quarterbacks, whom you did not develop. Those are facts. You didn't develop them. And guess what? And you still ain't won no natty. You still ain't won no ACC conference championship. And you want me to produce facts? Want me to keep on going? You ain't won anything in the ACC since you've been there. 22, 23 years. You want to come over here and talk smack? Man, you better sit down. Anything else you want to know, Brandon? Ho, ho, ho. Ho, hum. Governor, I appreciate you as always, bringing that fire like you always do. Bishop, thank you for coming. Thankful for everybody in the chat for hanging out with us. Now the Discord is open as always. Hey, come on over there and spit your fire. It's always open. Now, like I said, good conversation. I just don't want to have it again because that's not even what I want to talk about. I want to talk about something that Bino and I were discussing last night, but we'll do it in our second show today. And just remember, stay focused, drive, and go forward in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ. Remember, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not into your own understanding. Lean in all your ways, acknowledge it. He'll direct your path. And then listen. Once he directs your path, once he shows you the path, he'll show you your plan, he'll show you your purpose. I think you're going to like what you see. Just trust him. Hey, this kitchen's big enough for everybody to cook in. Just do your thing, right? Right. And then no need to be jealous of anybody. Piano man don't know everything. I just know what I'm talking about. And I come with facts. So with that being said, on behalf of Governor and all of the Gumbo Chefs, Bishop, who were here today, and all the other Gumbo Chefs who were unable to be here, hey, we're glad that you were here. Come back this evening. We'll be back here 4 o'clock Central Standard Time. And we're going to talk about something just as meaningful, but a lot more fun. Now, a debate really going to start this evening, but we'll see. All right. So hopefully Lady LaToya and Bishop will be back. And Governor, I know you'll be working, but just in case you be listening, I think you're going to like which way this is what we were really supposed to talk about this morning. And so what we probably do, I know we won't get through all of it this evening, but we'll probably pick it back up in the morning. And Governor can be on here in the morning for that, for part 2. And so with that being said, the kitchen is closed. The Discord is open. On behalf of Stephen Hicks and the No Mercy crew and the voices of No Mercy, with the exception of the Alabama Crimson Tide fans, just always remember, we don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide. And for all y'all other folks, we wish you nothing but the absolute worst. That's all we can say. So anyway, y'all, we got to get out of here. I'm going to grab something to eat. See you back at 4 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. Y'all be easy. Roll Tide. I'll see you at 4. Hey, and don't forget, the Discord is open. We'll see you soon. Roll Tide, everybody.